Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another fabulous
Fabulous
episode of DadDimes on the Rock. I'm, of course, DJ, and this is Justin, he's tired today.
I am tired, man. It has definitely been, all go, no stop. I don't even know how to explain what today was, but it was a roller coaster, and I'm tired.
We're happy to be here.
I'm glad to be here. Yeah, man, it was good.
Today felt like a Friday.
Today felt like 5 days in the week wrapped into...
Today felt like it should have been Friday,
12
and then
hours.
I was bummed out that it was only Wednesday still.
I don't know how you can be bummed out because it's Wednesday, which means it's DadDimes, baby.
When you think it's Friday and you don't have to go to work tomorrow, I mean...
It might be a calling. No, it won't. I'm gonna get to work. You have to get to work. It's just how it has to be.
Well,
man.
your commute to work's pretty...
That's the only thing I have going for me. Because, today was a day. But you know what? It's DadDimes, man. We're gonna be doing some bourbons. We got people talking. We got people locking on, man. We got #1 gift badgers. We have people giving hearts and nothing but love for being on the show.
Nothing but love, baby.
All right. Well, this week is a good bottle. I mean, there's very few weeks when we're like, oh man, we have to drink.
Oh, we gotta drink this bottle.
This is gonna suck. This is terrible. No, this is gonna be a good one too, though. This is a recommendation from Jesse.
Okay.
Yep. It is Hancock's President Reserve, and that's from memory. And my mind is not firing right now. So
that's what I have written down. Herbie Hancock.
Herbie Hancock
signed the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
He was mentioned in Tommy Boy.
Yeah. TB.
Yep.
Thomas.
Herbie Hancock.
Callahan.
Yeah.
Here, Callahan.
Shalinsky. What was the break place?
Zelensky,
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in a while.
You're missing out. There's some good theories behind it. But you know what? That's not what we're here for. We're here to drink Hancock.
We're here to drink bourbon. This one is 44.45% alcohol by volume, 88.9%. Did I get that right?
Yeah, so it would be 88.9%. Yep, you're there.
Okay.
You're good. You're
perfect.
Good. It says right here, 88.9 proof.
Okay.
I know you were looking for it.
44.45% alcohol by volume. We have not even drank tonight yet, or at least I haven't.
There's no information on the label about this bottle at all. It doesn't even say where it comes from. It just...
You know what that means?
No, actually, distilled, aged, bottled by Buffalo Trace.
All right. So we know it's going to be good.
Oh, here, I can't do this. You're the cork popper. My bad. What's up, Robin?
I got to shut off that.
Well, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. It sounds good. Oh,
that was a good one.
Oh, they have the cork pop of approval.
Yeah. A cork pop of approval.
Yeah, man. Yes. Today's been a good day. It's just long. It's just busy, but we're good.
Busy, long, good.
I keep telling myself there will be a time when things slow down, and there will be a time when you're just like, all right, man, we're just not there yet.
We're not there yet.
No, I was talking to a buddy of mine. He's his wife is expecting. It'll be his third or fourth.
Oh, he's getting into my range.
Well, but not age. So I think he just eclipsed 50. Probably a little bit further.
And he's
well, so his I wasn't gonna say like it went through my brain to say current wife. The love of his life that he has finally found.
Yeah.
Which is the first child with, and probably last, is younger than he is. So I told him the other day, I was like, hey man, I mean, I get the De Niro rule, but you understand that you were going to be like 70s when this kid is.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I know, man, but she wanted a kid. I'm like, that's what De Niro said.
Yeah. I had
congratulations, Phil.
The best surgery I've ever had, so I won't ever be in that boat.
You say that, but it happened again.
Going forward, it's never gonna happen again.
Well, never say never, man. Never say never. It's how it has to be sometimes.
Yeah, you're right.
There was a point to that story. I don't
remember.
I don't remember.
We got some comments on the old message board.
I'm sure.
Chris,
oh man,
Well, thanks for joining us, Chris.
Yeah, Lady Gaga Mars just joined too.
Oh, nice.
That's Lady Gaga herself.
Hell yeah. We must be the fanboys being the first one on here. Call that groupies, right? I mean,
You could be. You could be.
if you want to be our groupie, we could.
Oh, we need to talk about the new countries too.
Okay. My sister said whack about something, and then she asked if you said, did you say carry the one? He did. And then DJ will be 2 when Aaliyah is 14. Don't you put that juju on me, Ricky Bobby.
We were just talking about that last week as well. We're like, listen, man.
Dominic just joined.
You got to start off strong. You got to start off strong. Man, what are you doing?
It just turned the volume up.
Dude, it's not like this is not the first time you've done this show.
I don't work electronics very well.
I could see that.
Obviously.
I could see that.
Obviously. Lenny's here too.
I mean, the people are on, and I can appreciate you.
My sister's going to have her 4th child in about 8 years.
Yeah.
So she wants to put that on people.
You gotta start somewhere. Or finish.
On her back, Lenny.
Oh my God. It's inappropriate. We gotta make sure that we're still in, not getting banned according to our little box over there. Don't get banned. That's how it is. Buffalo Trace product. Hancock's Reserve. It's pretty good, man. I mean, I think the day...
It smells phenomenal.
The day that I've had, we need to be up in the proof. But for where we're at right now, I mean, it's okay. I haven't eaten much today, so I kind of forgot.
I mean, I think Buffalo Trace products usually have a similar smell.
Yeah, I mean,
It smells that.
across the board, they have to use similar standards. I mean, if you deviate too much, you can't have different stills doing
You get
different
Widow
things.
Jane.
You always go back to Widow Jane. You get that. What's up, Carolina? Couple things. 2 new countries. So we are at 12, I think. Is that right? Is that right to you?
I thought we were at 15, but
we could be.
we're in the teens.
We're currently doing a tour across Ukraine. So every time I pull up Ukraine, like they're listening in different cities, and I'm like, Starlink, like you have internet. So I can see where you're listening at that time. We have India.
What?
They
Right
they hopped on, and I told you to remind Poland.
Poland.
Yeah. The Poles, they're in.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they have some great pottery.
That's
Polish
cool.
pottery.
That's what I love about Poland is the pottery.
So do I.
Live Fire Barbecue just followed the live creator.
Well, we appreciate that. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
And we love you. I am so excited to see the expansion globally of DadDimes. I mean, it continues to amaze me that people...
Global icons.
Yeah. They're always looking in and they're like, you know what? Anytime that I want some good entertainment, some hearty entertainment, I just want to burn off part of my brain cells, I'm going to listen to DadDimes every week.
Hey, you know what it is? They just want to drink with their buddies.
That's how it has to be. What's up, Robert Gaskell? Welcome. Yeah, I mean, that's what Drinking Buddies is about. It's Wednesday. You're not drinking by yourself. We're having conversations. We're discussing what's going on in the world. We're discussing what's going on in the week. We're discussing, dad-isms, dad things you got to do, and enjoying some bourbon along the way.
So our youngest just started wanting to play hide and seek all the time.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Except
You can't fight her.
she'll go into the bathroom and she'll hide, but she'll lock the door. And then you say, "Ready or not, here I come." And then like 2 seconds later, she'll go, "Dad!" It's like, okay. And then, you go through and you play like, "Oh, where is she? Not under here."
Yeah.
And then she'll scream for you again.
Yeah.
And then you find her and she laughs and she says, "I want to play hide and seek again." And then we'll go back and just keep doing it. She still hides in the same place.
That's cool, man. Those are cool memories.
She doesn't like to be the seeker, though.
No. Did she get bored?
Well, I'm like, let me hide. No, I hide. And then she'll go hide, and I'm like, I don't even... Go hide. I'll look for you. And then I go upstairs.
And then you hear the PlayStation kick on.
Yeah. Bloop, bloop.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I will tell you, I am sorry, but I did teach her a couple things.
Okay.
She learned how to shoot a bow, an arrow.
Perfect.
An arrow from a bow. I was like, all right, we're going to go hunting.
My heritage, so that's awesome.
Loved every second of it. We were learning physics.
Okay.
So she was learning about slinkies going downstairs.
Perfect.
And you know what happens when it hits the bottom of the stairs?
It stops.
Yeah. And then what?
You start over.
You got to do it again.
Yeah.
I realized real quick, it's easier to do it on the top set of stairs that has like a landing after like 6 stairs.
Yeah.
Than it is to go down and up and down and up, because she doesn't move. No. She's just like,
go get it
again. Go get it. And I'm like, I didn't know I was the dog, but I get it. Okay, I'll be right back. 37 flights of stairs.
But your Apple Watch, I was wondering how you went up, like you did so many flights. Now I know.
Physics. Yeah, we were learning all kinds of things. Yeah, she's amazing at the bow and arrow, taking things down. Played fairy.
Oh,
had some fairy wings and learned to fly. That was kind of cool.
The butterfly.
Butterfly.
She said, like, butterfly.
Yeah.
Fairy.
Sorry,
Fairy. Dom plays fairy.
Oh, okay. Well, we have some wings for you.
His PS5 keeps overheating. My sister's scolding Lenny because he's driving. Stop tuning in. Hey, that's a listener.
Don't you scold.
Lenny, just don't get in a wreck, man.
Yeah.
And my sister said I'm 5 days late with the Home Alone face.
Okay.
Well, that's your and Lenny's problem.
Yeah.
Right there.
It's not a problem. It's a gift.
A gift.
That keeps on giving.
Gift.
For 18 years. 19 years. 20 years. 21 years.
See, I'm almost 40 and I'm still giving that gift to my mom.
It's just how it has to be.
We might be actually past her bedtime.
Well, and that was unexpected tonight. We do apologize. Tonight was a council night. Things ran long. Before that, it was a community board meeting, which ran long. And before that, I had genetic counseling today.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Which probably ran long, is
which
what I'm going to assume.
Took more time than it needed. Do you know what genetic counseling is?
I have no... Hey. No, I have no idea.
So you go in...
We're sorry you're only 5'10".
You're only 5'10", that's your genetics. Someone in your family had some kind of thing happen. Usually it's
alcoholism,
mutation of genes, which cancer, which did happen. He's doing great, doing amazing. Everything was taken out. Very proud.
Yep.
But there was a thing that later came in and said, "Hey, you probably should get this checked."
Yeah.
So set up the appointment. Went in. Chatted with this lady, very nice, a child, but very nice. And she's like, well, tell me why you're here. And I'm like, yeah, I mean.
Doesn't say it in my file.
I'm pretty sure I got a referral and it said, there's some things and the reason why I'm here is like, yeah, but I want to hear it from you. Oh, okay.
I'm not a doctor.
I mean, it's fine. Go through family history, and by the end of it, she's like, all right, well, the person who started this can get testing or you can get testing. And if you get testing and it comes negative and they get testing and it comes positive, then we'll send back your testing to make sure that those are right. And I'm like, you can't just get it right the first time?
Yeah.
I was like,
that's weird.
Now I'm just not understanding.
Can I get a grown up over here?
Well, so at the end of it, we're having these conversations back and forth, and she's like, oh, well, let's go through your family. Let's go through your aunts and your uncles and your cousins. And all right, how about this person? And when did they die? And I'm like, I have no idea. I Googled, I think, my grandma, because every obituary is online now, which is, horrible situation, but she was old and died of old age. But it had her and then her parents and then her siblings. And I was like, oh, this is a super cool reference. I had no idea.
I didn't even know that, Aunt.
So we get through all of it, and she recommends. She's like, "Oh well, you can." And I'm like, "Well, I'll just do it. It's fine." She's like, "I spit in a cup," and I was like, "Awkward." Okay, did the thing.
With which head?
It was weird. But by the end, she's like, "Okay, well, do you have any questions?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I think during this survey, you should have like occupation. Like you should have people, have an occupation on here. She's like, you mean like my occupation? And I was like,
yes, because your occupation matters to my genetic testing.
I'm pretty sure I know what you do. And she was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And I was like, the only reason why I say that is because, I have a strong research background. And when I put down what my current job is, you might be like, oh, well, I understand this. Did you look into what you're researching right now, or what you're here for? Because you just spent the last hour of my life doing everything that I just read about for the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks since I was able to get this appointment.
Yeah.
And here's some variations that I've seen that you did not produce during this conversation. Oh, I just didn't think it was relevant. And I'm like, I think it's kind of relevant. It just
sounds like you should get a second opinion.
I mean, so
well, and career goes into it too, because if you're a cop, so you're exposed to a lot of stripper glitter, which could have harmful effects on the respiratory tract.
Well, I don't want to say anything bad about firefighters, but legitimately, I showed up to several fires before they ever got there, and it was, okay, who's going to go in? I guess it's going to be me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of exposure to a lot of nasty crap out there.
Yeah. Well, I was a plumber myself. I got
Everything.
Yeah.
You were in houses that were built when asbestos was, like, cool.
And I was also an apprentice in the era where it was like, you'll be fine, man.
Yeah, just breathe it in.
It's only a little bit. Just cut a little bit. You'll be fine. Wet it down, And now you got guys that work for us, and they're like, well, what if there's asbestos? Should we call this people? And
you
of
need
course,
to have a respirator before you go and do that job.
Yeah, like, can I get a Tyvek suit and everything? And I'm like, as the manager in me, I'm like, hey, yeah, you know what? Take every precaution.
You
but
really
as
should
the
be
plumber
safe.
in me, I'm like, just get the fucking job done. I don't care how you do it.
Time is money,
Just
and you're
go
burning my
fucking do
money.
it. Like,
yeah.
Old school ways, new school ways.
Well, it also comes to like, all right, are you calling in sick today? Well, I should get paid for calling in sick. I mean, you shouldn't. You didn't work today.
Are you discriminating against me?
I remember when I had the first generation of cop come through, where he's like, "Oh, well, can I go home early?" And I'm like, "Yeah. Do you have time to burn?" And he's like, "Oh, no, I don't have any vacation time banked." Okay, well, do you have comp time? No. Okay, well, are you sick? I mean, we can use sick time if you don't feel good. You can go home. Well, no. So do you want to just not have enough hours this week for your paycheck? Well, I just thought you would be like cool with it. Like, I mean, a job still needs to get done, and if you're not here to do the job, I'm not going to pay you, man.
Yeah. The entitlement.
Well, it's like you burn every single... I remember the same guy. You earn, X amount of hours per week or 2 weeks towards sick time, vacation time.
Yeah.
The second he hit 8 hours, he would take a Friday off.
Oh.
And it'd be,
Hey, I'm so sick.
And I'm like, you're stupid, man. I see your Facebook. I know where you're at right now.
You're fucking fishing at Cherry Creek, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, what are you doing, man? You can't do that. Different generation, different world. Mm-hmm. Different work ethic.
For sure. Yeah, I always get baffled when texts call and, hey, I don't know what's going on here, or this and that.
I don't understand.
There might be this, and I understand, okay, now we know more about different stuff, but when I was in the field, I was just...
You put your hand in the drywall and you got cut by those razors.
I did. I got a bit... Ow! And then I was just more careful when I put my hand back in there and dug them out.
Yeah. Oh, what just cut me? Let me check.
Well, I also... Once I seen it was a razor, I was like, oh, this house was built in probably the 40s. They used to have the disposable thing in the cabinets where the razors would drop in the drywall.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, in the 40s, they didn't have hepatitis or herpes or anything. That was my logic. And I was like, I'm fine. Turns out I'm fine.
We didn't have any communicable diseases in the 40s. That didn't happen until our generation, right? Ugh.
That was like an 80s thing. That was the 80s movement.
I don't know. I think we all made some choices. All I know is this bourbon's getting better.
Yeah. It's actually good out of the bottle.
Yeah.
It's good chilled.
Enjoying some life, man.
I mean, it's going down really easy.
I gotta pace myself. I think you couldn't eat things before you had to do your little swat, your spit. So I had to wait before and then afterwards. I was like, oh, I got time. Time went away. Didn't have time.
You had time. You just forgot to make time.
Well,
Maybe. I don't know.
I was told a long time ago, and this is the best reason why you should invest in education. I remember being in a college class, and I was told, and these are the words of wisdom that I will never forget, and it was worth every penny. You don't manage time. Time manages you.
It's true.
And I was like, I could have read that in a book.
Yeah.
And saved a tremendous amount of money. But it's true. I mean,
For our listeners out there, the trades are always hiring.
for the listeners out there, man, there's 24 hours in a day and 168 hours in a week, and you don't change that. No. You change what you do during that.
Unless you're one of those guys that are like, time's not linear, man. It's whatever. I forget what they say.
I don't know. What would you do if you were a time traveler? Where would you go? Forward or backward?
I'd go backwards.
Okay.
I'd meet Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd be worried.
Why?
Because he might look at this and be like, damn, I was doing something right.
He's still doing something right. I try to live my life by him all the time, man. I'd go meet Jesus. I'd go say hi.
Yeah, but what if he's like, all right, so I've reached perfection. I'm going to just end it now. Like, that's what I would assume Jesus would say. You'd be like, oh, I've reached the pinnacle of humanity with you. Like, why else would I try on anyone else?
An overweight drunk. I think he'd be like, oh, shit. Yeah, I know I'm 33 and I'm about to go up on the cross. Maybe give me 5 years to really reel in this nonsense.
It's you're like, maybe I shouldn't have done the whole water to wine trick. Maybe that was a bad idea.
But yeah. Where would you go?
I would go into the future.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because I've watched way too many movies that if you do anything in the past, you
Butterfly
are
effect.
completely screwed. Yeah.
I would like to go to Battle of Little Bighorn.
I would like to
see my ancestors kill Custer.
I would like to go forward probably 6 days.
Powerball.
Yeah. What are the numbers going to be?
I mean, if I can make one, if I only had one trip, yeah.
Because, I mean, at that point, you're not, I mean, whatever happened in the future is going to happen in the future, but you're going to change the future, and you're not going to change the past, which may or may not change your, like, existence on this planet. So
yeah.
I'm going to change future me rather than prior, whether or not I'm here me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that...
Time loop, dude.
Now that you say that, that's pretty that's pretty good.
Huh?
Well, I would hope you'd go 14. Well, no, we couldn't do that because then...
You don't want to go too far.
It would be... Well, and it would also be... You just want this big jackpot. We would have to wait till this next one gets pretty big. Yeah. Give me the numbers. So
yeah.
Hopefully we get 2 trips. You take yours, I'll take mine. We'll coordinate properly.
Yeah.
So...
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, if you get greedy enough, you could just keep hopping. And then at some point, they'd be like, how did you win 9 Powerballs?
Well,
I just knew
lucky
the numbers.
Guess.
Yeah. Lucky guess. I don't know.
My sister called me a big back drunk.
Oh, that is not true. You're a silverback these days. You're getting gray. I can see it in the beard.
Yeah. Silver front. This gray goes all the way down.
As it should.
Yeah.
Well, here is a random plug for a company that doesn't sponsor us. NeuroGum, energy and focus. You chew it and you're more awake.
I do like NeuroGum.
Okay. You might like the next one. Stand by.
I don't know if it actually works like they said. For me, it didn't quite work the way they said it would.
Yeah.
But I do feel like I got better. More focused.
I got better focused on the more things.
I got better focused on more things.
Frick, do you even open this thing? This is stupid.
Well, there you go. Now you slide it on.
Okay. It reminds me of Nicorette.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Here's the next one. It's called NeuroMints, which is sleep and recharge.
Ooh.
Melatonin, botanicals, infused chamomile and lemon balm. Yeah, we're going to be hitting these. Like, actually, we should right now as we're drinking and see whether or not we can last the show.
See if I make it home.
There was this show I watched one time. Anyway, we'll try them out.
Oh, you did give me the. I forget what it's called. The
Oh yeah, the sleep protein.
Yeah, the sleep protein.
Yeah, how'd that go?
It went great.
Yeah,
I slept fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
I didn't have any crazy lucid dreams, but I did sleep really, really well.
That stuff gave me the best dreams. I learned about things in life that I never thought I would. All of a sudden, you're just like, things are flying. And then all of a sudden, you open your eyes and you're like, oh, things are still flying. It's crazy.
Those are the dreams I always had.
I'm glad it worked out for you. Chilled? Like it. On ice? Tell you in a minute.
Neat. Pretty good. Pretty good neat.
Not bad for a Wednesday.
So what if we're big backs? If we free brace gravy, that's our business. I agree.
So coming up, we have, we got a busy...
We got some guests.
End of February. We got a busy March. I want to say that we're close to booking every week in March.
Yep. Currently, we have our guests set out for next week.
Yep.
We also have our guests set up for mid-March.
Yep.
Which is Eric with his album release.
Yeah.
We do have to call Lifeline.
We're coordinating that. And here's the deal. I mean, since Lenny's on, and you know where the studio is at. It's in a secret location. It's like Area 51, but way
Bunker.
better. The expectation, and I hope that you're okay with it, that it's not just your friends at Lifeline, but you bring them in as a guest to Lifeline because we still have protective measures to make sure that the bunker's secure. So, if you're willing to and if you're free, I would hope that you'd be on the show with them as well.
Yeah, we'll definitely coordinate it.
Yep, that's gonna happen.
So Lenny
got the number 3 gifter bed? That's not gonna happen. What's up, Megan?
So to translate what Justin said, Lenny is
I know. I'm sorry, big words.
When we invite them, you are expected to come with them as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Send an invite out to past guest Aaron. I know he's willing to, wants to, and get back on the show. I know that firefighter Vic is
willing,
probably
and wanting
listening right now. Like, man, I cannot believe you didn't invite. Man, come on down. And some new guests, some new friends that it'll just be exciting.
New friends. And then we will also
I know, man. It just keeps the list keeps growing.
Our next week guests are our buddies from Clean Cut Plumbing.
Yeah.
We were able to have Austin on a while back. Now Vern and Austin's going to be on here.
It's about time.
It's going to be a good time. They're going to tell you about how good they're plumbers they are, and then also let you guys know how much better I am of them.
Yeah, you can do the job. I mean,
Better than them.
Better than.
Whatever.
Slightly better. More than.
Yeah.
Higher than. Rewind.
No, they're both good plumbers.
Okay.
They're the directors. Lenny will be there naked. Naked.
I mean,
we got you a reindeer outfit.
The reindeer can come, but no, you can't. There's certain things you can't do in the studio. You know that.
We can't see Shaft in the studio.
We're trying not to get banned here again.
That may kind of boost our stuff, though. Lenny used to be an exotic dancer.
I could see that.
Yep. That's how he paid for college.
I can't see that.
Oh, he was in college. Football scholarship.
Well, see, that's not how he paid for it then.
You know where he went?
UMass.
No. He's a big CU guy, right?
Notre Dame. CSU.
Nebraska.
I could see that.
It's the mullet.
It's the Cornhusker.
That's what his stripper name was. Cornhusker. Yeah. Which is crazy.
Oh, my God. You got a new name, Lenny.
Come on, you old Cornhusker.
Oh, God. It's going to be weird when he's called that. He's going to get home and your sister's going to be like, oh, I heard you're a Cornhusker.
She's like, come here, mini Cornhusker.
I don't even know where to go with that. I don't even know where to go. All I know
is top fans this week.
We may or may not get a pickleball court. I don't know. That's all I know.
I think we should. I might stay on the board just to get a pickleball court.
Is someone asking who the top fans are? The reason why I don't post it is because it's consistent.
Well, I said the top fans.
Okay.
Which this week it's Chris, Sandy, Lenny, and Dom.
I see Lala.
Oh, Ella's on?
Yeah.
Oh, Brandon just joined.
Paul.
Nice to join us, Brandon.
Paul's on. Yeah, we need to get him back on the show too.
Yep.
We got to talk about some things. That's funny.
All right. Brandon, when are you available to come back on the show? Big Beck's Texas Barbecue joined. Thanks for joining us. Bears,
Bears
5-0.
Yep, things are going with Bears. Talking about Paul, since I know that he's probably not listening. He'll listen later, though. I know he will. At what age are your kids too old to do their taxes?
They're old enough to do their own?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Brandon said he's never. I only drink tequila. For you, man, we'll bring tequila on the show. It's fine.
I would say by the age of 20, right? 20, 21.
Okay. And at what point are you expected to do their taxes?
I'm not very good at doing taxes, so I would hope I never had to.
I mean, I think I would trust you with my taxes.
You wouldn't.
I'd have a lot more dependents.
You would have, like, how the fuck do I got to pay all this? I missed the zero.
I've done that before. I didn't miss a zero, but I remember reading it and being like, I owe how much? Stupid tax.
Well, I did it too, but my error was, dang, we're getting that much back? Awesome. And then 2 years later, how the fuck did I put that? Oh, I hit the, okay, my bad.
I could see where the problem happened. Yeah. And no, we were talking the other day, and it was, I'm just getting taxes, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of early, man. Like April, that's when it's due, so I'll start working on it.
Was it April 14th?
March, maybe April. I don't know. It'll get done when it gets done. Usually I wait because every time I submit something, there's an error. Not from me, but from either the employer or from the health insurance. There's always something saying, "Oh, sorry, we messed up on the form. Here's the new form." I'm like, all right, whatever. So I just wait until the last minute to do it, and then they're like, "Oh, this is how much you're gonna get back." I'm like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." His was, "Oh yeah, the kids are on me about getting the taxes done," and I'm like, your kids are grown as hell.
Yeah.
And out of your house. Like, H&R Block's down the street, man.
If you're old enough to work and earn a living, do your own fucking taxes.
I don't have to do it for you. Like, you're a grown person, and there are tax professionals if you can't figure it out.
Yep.
Because if you can't figure out, like, this bear thing of going in and handing someone your paperwork.
And sitting there while they...
Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I don't know. Grown ass kid.
It's a shot at you, John.
Just so you know. I mean,
I'm just joking.
Actually, no, I think you're probably right. Yeah. John, go do your own shit. Like, go do your own tax. You are a grown ass man. Go do your own taxes. What's up, PS?
I think Brandon got too big time to come on DadDimes. I think that's why he made his tequila reference.
He has not gone big time.
He's big time now.
Yeah.
Yeah. His schedule changed at work, and he stopped hanging out with us on video game night.
That's not true.
No, it is. 10 o'clock. I got to get off. I got to wake up early. What time you got to wake up? Like 8.
Noon.
Yeah.
So, I got to wake up so early, like 1 p.m. I mean, whatever. I got the mid shift.
Yeah. Fucking guy, man.
I'll bring you tequila. I got you. No problem, man. Come back on the show. We're good.
You're no longer invited, actually.
You can sit next to me.
You know, I got to stare at him.
Trooper's got a troop. I got you.
Trooper's got a troop. It's like a gay fraternity.
Yeah, I mean, we had group showers, so you're not too far off. It was weird. It got really weird.
That's why he goes. He's like, I gotta go shower. Mine's broke.
I gotta go shower at work. Yeah, but that's where the cadets are. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Rawr.
No, it sounds like they have it so much easier these days. They have their own stalls. Ugh. They have a safe room. Like, I'm getting yelled at. I need to go into my own little safe space. But again, it goes back to the whole just get in there and get the job done. Yeah, but there's like rabid raccoons and asbestos. The job still needs to get done.
All right, take a broom.
Right? Bring your acetylene torch. Burn them all. Like, you'll be fine.
That was his flyer.
We can't show that because we're trying not to get banned.
We'll post it on X for everybody out there.
Yeah, X doesn't care. X lets us do whatever we want. That's what happens when you're a paid checkbox.
When you're a verified account. That's good stuff, Lenny.
Yeah, we got the blue checkbox, man. X lets us do whatever we want.
Thanks, Elon.
Yeah. And thanks for finding all that money of stupid spending.
Yeah. That's cool.
Are you okay? Are you all right? Are you okay?
Nose. We're good.
I mean, we're spending some money on some dumb things. Granted, I get it.
Been there. look at my Amazon cart. My history.
I mean, I don't know how many like unused cups you need.
That's my wife.
But you have a lot.
Yeah. I
mean, she's getting to the point where you could probably randomly lose one and she'll never know.
She doesn't.
Actually,
she's got it to where that whole thing's filled up.
Oh, so she will know.
One's missing. It's
she'll know. You don't want to do that. What'd you do for Valentine's Day?
Nothing. I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day. I did bring my wife home some flowers, but I mean,
hey,
yeah,
I'm pretty impressed.
Thank you.
What did she do for you?
She was just the amazing, wonderful wife that she always is.
It's not just a Valentine's Day thing; it's an everyday thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never been one to be like, oh, Valentine's Day, I got to do this and that. It's just
Love Day.
I think that day specifically, I'm just like, this is even dumber. Like the world saying I have to do this, I'm not doing it. You know?
No,
I show my wife.
I do a lot.
I show my wife one random day throughout the year. Surprise her.
Yeah.
Keep her on her toes. No more than one.
Just
one.
The one.
Just one.
Birthday? Sometimes?
Well, no. So she gets her birthday, Mother's Day, Father's Day.
She gets Father's Day?
Flag Day, Arbor Day. Well, her birthday's
a
couple days away from Father's Day.
Yep. She doubles down.
But then I do one more special day for her throughout the year that is just random.
Okay. And that's not... Well, I mean, it might fall on Valentine's Day.
Never does.
Did you go to Wapos?
No. We went to Pho.
Is that what we were talking about?
Yeah.
Where you went to the subpar Pho?
The subpar Pho.
Okay.
I forgot to tell you to say no to their liquor
we
license.
can't talk about that because it was approved, and I can appreciate what they're going to do. They're going to do amazing things.
Their menu actually looked really good. Yeah. I was just upset because we walked in. There was 2 open tables, and then, well, there's 2 open tables. There was one that had shit on it and one that was wide open, right?
Yeah.
We're standing there, and they're like, "How many?" And it was 4 of us, so we said 4.
Yeah.
That table has 4. It's open. It's clean. Nothing on it.
You didn't say pho.
And then she said, I didn't. But then they proceed, okay, let us clean off this table. And I looked at the clean table. I looked back at them, and I looked back at the table.
Yeah.
They proceeded to make us wait for the clean table. We sat down at the clean table. 2 other tables opened up. They cleaned them off. People came in, sat them down, and they started taking their order.
Phyllis is on, by
right
the
away.
way.
They took like the other 2 people's order, and I'm like, what the fuck? So we sat there like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And if you go to a pho place, normally you're in, sit down, you have your food within like 5 minutes.
It's already made. The broth is already made. Like everything, you just put everything on the thing and then let you do your thing.
Then all their stuff was okay. It wasn't the best. Okay. And then they did have a boba drink that was really
Boba's
good.
To die for?
It was really good, yeah.
But I found one of the best Chinese places. I actually like going into the Chinese place. It is United Chinese 120 in Colorado.
Okay.
They have robots.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they legit say they will they will go in, And you'll be like, all right, so there's 3 of us. And they'll put 3 menus like on the robot tray. And they'll be like, all right, follow the robot. And it says, follow me. It'll take you to your table.
That's pretty cool.
And then you grab your menu, and then it goes away and says, have a good day. And you're like, all right, that's kind of weird. The server will come up, or the waiter or waitress will come up, and they'll be like, all right, so what do you want? And you're like, I want a volcano drink. Light that thing on fire. Booze everywhere. Let's make it happen. Got you. And then they're like, all right, order your food. Food's good. And here comes a robot that has your drinks on the back. And you're like, how can I get you at home?
Yeah.
I need you to be at home doing the same thing. I need you on DadDimes bringing us more bourbon.
That's true.
It was a cool thing.
Do the robots have an accent?
It's like an anime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, follow me. You're like, oh that's cool.
Follow me.
Next time I'll...
No,
I didn't think I heard that, but you never know. You never know.
Pay attention next time.
I pay attention. Next time I'll take a look. That was
Oi, follow me.
They have a koi pond.
Okay.
It's actually a cool place, man. If you have a chance, maybe check it out.
Did you finish Cobra Kai?
I did not.
No.
I did finish Tacoma FD.
That's pretty good. Huh?
Yeah, it's noise.
It's noise. That's a good show. Cobra Kai finally finished. Nostalgia.
Okay.
It was good. I liked it.
I didn't get into it.
No?
I haven't yet. I mean, it's not that I couldn't. It's not that I don't like it. I just haven't done it.
Okay. You haven't watched any of the Cobra Guys?
No. Haven't even started it yet.
Okay.
I know.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
It's on my list of things to do.
Yeah. Got some Cobra Kai love in there.
Okay. I'm sure they're always, Cobra Kai, I can't believe you just haven't seen it. What the hell, dumb dad?
I'm not going to read what they actually said.
I'll read it later. I read every comment.
Do you?
No.
I do.
I just assume that they're all positive and they're all amazing.
They are.
Yeah. So I was in a meeting today, and under this lovely sweatshirt, I'm actually like wearing a collared button-down shirt. I had a tie on earlier. I was wearing a suit coat. I had some again business stuff, man. Like we're always doing something. It's always busy, and. I forgot who it was, but she was on the call, and she's like, "Oh, you look pretty. You look really nice today."
Oh yeah.
And then I hear this guy get on. He's like, "What did he say, DJ? What did this guy say?"
Well, if memory serves me correctly, because I was on that same meeting.
Oh my god.
He said, "Hey, I'm on. Thanks for having me. And you don't have to lie to Justin. He's not handsome." Or something like that.
Yeah.
He was a dick about it, and I don't know. I wanted to call him out on it, but I was like, you know what? This is professional. I can't say what I'm really thinking about him.
Yeah, you made it politically correct, and I appreciate that about you. But God, man, you called me out in front of the people. Awkward.
I thought it was weird she was calling you handsome.
No, I mean I get it. I'm a handsome guy.
That's true. I think you're handsome.
I test well with the population. That's why I need to be a politician.
That's true. Yeah.
Old people love me. You know why?
Because you're old?
Because I'm old. I'm turning gray, man. Turning. I keep saying turning like it's in the process of.
I mean,
I'm gray. It's all right.
There's a lot of gray left to grow.
I mean, that's why I cut it short. I remember when I started getting gray, and this is a DadDime thing. I used to blame various sections on, this side's from my wife, and this section's from my kid, and this section's from work. And I'm like, there's so much truth to that. Like, if I wasn't stressed about
work,
all of those things, I would have a luxurious flowing hair of non-gray.
Fabio.
It would be amazing.
Your curls would be lovely.
They would be locks of love.
Yeah, we got a comment on our comments.
Yeah. Did you say a comment on the comments?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what else.
I'm glad you can not only see, but you can read those.
Oh yeah.
Chewbacca is. Oh my god, that is the coolest name I've ever seen. Welcome, Chewbacca. And Dave.
Justin is handsome, but DJ is gorgeous.
I mean, I told you what Jesus was going to say, but I mean, whatever. I don't know if you're listening or not. He'd be like, oh, I've already reached perfection? I guess I'm done. I guess I'm done. There's nothing more. Wait. I don't need to die for sins because I've reached this? Oh, well, I guess I'm going to go party then. Like, wine for everyone. Water for you.
Not you, Judas. Sell out.
You get wine and you get wine and Judas, huh?
That's wine. Turns it into shit.
Guess who the DD is? Judas.
Diarrhea water free.
What's up, Will Cox?
I wonder if he's related to Mike Cox.
They're cousins.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Damn, man, it's been a day. And I love it. I love it because we achieved it. The day is over or it's coming to an end, but we at least made some progress, and I cannot complain.
It's in progress, yep.
And thank you to our Ukrainian and African listeners and Polish listeners in Italy and Belgium.
That's what I want to talk about.
Okay, let's talk about
We had a hockey game.
Belgium.
Not Belgium.
Okay.
Because I was going to say Canada, but now let's leave
Canadians, yeah, they're great.
Mediocre.
I mean, they listen to us. That's cool.
They're cool, but
we love our Canadian listeners.
The Canadian-U.S. hockey game, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen all.
I've heard that they had some. Okay, the people that were in there that were booing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Were probably the same people that were booing Taylor Swift. Just saying.
Philadelphia is not in Canada.
I'm pretty sure it is un-American to boo an American icon like Tay-Tay.
I don't think so.
I think they went from that game to Canada to boo the national anthem. Same people. Exact same people.
They're not. So Canada decides to boo America at the national anthem.
They're upset that they're about to be annexed.
Yeah. A lot of big words. I don't know what that means. But then the game starts. Mm-hmm. Within the first 9 seconds, there's 3 fights.
It's the American way.
Yeah. Hey. And then we proceed to kick their ass at their own game.
Well, we've taken all of their players.
No, it was U.S.-born people played for USA.
That is not true.
That is.
I mean, that's partially true.
They had Nathan McKinnon. They had fucking David, what's his name? David something. And then they had
some
Sidney Crosby.
They had some Canadian.
They had the top NHL players on Team Canada. Nathan McKinnon, who we know and love here in Denver because he's a Colorado Avalanche.
I mean, he's all right.
Who is last year's MVP on his way to his second MVP.
Almost.
Right?
Yeah.
He was on Team Canada, and America went and beat them at their own game.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, hey, Japan thought the same thing about us in WW2.
WW2.
And we brought the work to them.
I mean, we flexed.
And now we play Canada in the finals. So I'd start off with 4 fights. Fuck it.
Did you hear what they want to rename Greenland if we take it over? I mean, not take it over, but annex. I mean, if the people of Greenland are like, yeah, we want to be part of the United States, which, by the way, would be super awesome because I would love to go there without a passport. Yeah. Same thing with Mexico. If we negotiated the thing where we not only integrated Mexico as a state, but upgraded their water system so you can drink it, that's cool. They call the red, white, and blue land. We're going to change the name of Greenland to red, white, and blue land.
That would be pretty fun. That's like shit we come up with at 52 minutes into our episode.
I don't know. We're going to take over this country. What do you want to call it?
Red, white, and blue land.
Sounds good to me.
It makes sense.
Well, when do we rename Canada? Because you can't just leave it Canada.
I don't know, because South Park made a good song about Canada.
That's you blame.
Blame Canada. Yeah. Blame Canada.
I mean,
seems like everything's gone wrong since Canada came along. They're not even a real country anyway. Thanks, South Park.
You know, you're always bringing us joy, South Park.
Yeah.
Went to Casa Bonita, by the way.
How was it?
I will tell you, the only thing that has changed is the floors are less sticky.
That's cool.
I mean, you no longer go through with the food tray to have the like TV dinners that are flopped over after they cook them.
Not clean, just flopped.
That's always what it reminded me of. Like they took the TV dinner and it was like the 99-cent ones. You know which ones I'm talking about. I lived on those.
Green
you put them in,
orange, and
you pull it out, and instead of being like I'm gonna scoop it and put it over, they just grabbed the tray, slapped it on upside down, give it a little wiggle, and then handed it off. So it is like presentable food. It's
not
okay.
5-star chefs like they said.
No, it's not.
Okay.
A lot of it's vegan. Most of it's gluten free. You could taste it. You're like, oh, there's no gluten in this. I don't like that. I didn't drink, which was unfortunate because I think that the margarita, like I think their drinks would have been good.
Mrs. DadDimes didn't have.
She had a margarita, I think, and she said in the margaritas,
Just okay.
it was a margarita, which is okay, you know. I don't know if it like I didn't go and find Cartman.
Okay.
I know that was like a staple now. Cartman's somewhere in there. I don't know. It felt like Casa Bonita with the security guard out front. I was like,
And
oh.
way more expensive.
I mean, and you had to have I spent time to get a reservation to go to Casa Bonita, and I think I should have known how stupid that sounds.
Especially when you pull up to it and you're like, oh shit.
I was like, oh. So nothing's changed. Oh, okay, that's cool. It's
The nostalgia of Casa Bonita.
it's less sticky. Anyone else been out there?
I have not yet. Eric, did Eric? No. Somebody I know, I think just went recently.
Yeah.
But
Was it your mom?
no,
I think your mom would love Casa. No, she wouldn't.
she wouldn't.
Take her to somewhere famous. Don't take her to Casa Bonita.
I was gonna take her to Wendy's.
Oh, you can take her to Johnny's. Johnny's Italian Steakhouse.
That I was asking because
Dude.
when we were pulling away from football, I was like,
I'm
who
telling
was
you.
telling us about Johnny's? I was like, I think it's Justin.
Johnny's is delicious.
Yeah?
You give an opportunity, just hop in there, do a thing. It's good. Like, it's connected to the hotel. It's actually really good food.
We're gonna have to check it out.
I'm a little disappointed about the old golf course lately. Like, their food is like, it went from like new ownership supreme to
Shit.
no, it's golf course food. So it's like,
So after 18, it's good.
I mean, after 18 of probably you parring a lot of shots and me drinking to your par, yeah, it's really good because you need it after 18. But it just kind of like it stabled out to the standard golf course food instead of being the high quality that it once was.
Yeah, because when they first started,
God damn, it was good.
Yeah.
They had a barbecue bourbon old fashioned to die for.
It was so good.
I know you're trying to read right now. What are you reading?
Lenny posted today at Senate proceedings. I got up and said the last sentence of the Pledge of Allegiance and said liberty and justice for all, and got all claps from Senate leaders. Our buddy Vic posted an American flag for America.
Well, I mean,
He's basically saying America's going to beat Canada again at their own game. And my mom said she'll take Wendy's before Casa Bonita.
Good call. Your stomach will be very happy about that.
You'll have a little bit less diarrhea.
No, I mean, if you're like Taco Bell or like it's possible. We were at Casa Bonita and across the street was Viva Burrito.
Yeah.
Have you ever had Viva Burrito?
Oh, yeah. That was a staple in mine and Derek's high school diet.
Yeah. Viva Burrito is a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Of how much time do you have?
Either you're going to have diarrhea or you're not.
and it's either going to be very violent and quick or
Slow
save
and
it for
painful.
later. Yeah. There's a Viva Burrito off of Elitesdale. And I only know that because Viva Burrito was 24 hours.
Yeah.
So on a night shift, you would drive down there and be like, all right, man, let's go get some Viva because it was relatively cheap. And they love cops.
Oh.
I mean, they gave so much like, all right, not only is it half, but we appreciate you being here because every night that you weren't there, you'd turn on your Denver radio and you would hear Viva Burrito robbed at gunpoint.
Oh, jeez.
So they're like, the more times you guys could just be here, we would really appreciate it because it was
Every shift, free burritos.
all the time they were getting robbed. It's like, don't rob Viva, man. I mean, I understand why it probably upset your tummy a little bit, and now you need to get some retribution. But yeah, that's the way of doing it.
It's just Dana joined. Thanks for joining us.
It's just Donna.
Dana.
It's Donna.
Donna's with the O.
An A can be an
Yeah.
when it's lowercase,
Dana.
but it's Donna.
No, it's Dana. Dana, please comment if it's Dana or Donna.
Dana already was like, I don't like these guys. These guys are stupid. We're gonna move.
These guys are dumb.
These guys are dumb.
The
Dad
new Viva
Dimes.
burritos for us. Well, I would say probably for Derek is tacos rapidos.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty good.
Question for you: Are you ever going to go to La Casanita with us?
La Cocinita?
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually.
I mean, whatever. That's cool.
I mean, I got a busy job, man.
I see what you do all day.
You
Really?
do?
Yeah.
I don't think you do.
I look at your driving habits
I'm stuck in one location, but
all of the time.
you want to see my phone logs?
No, I don't.
In my email history?
Okay. I got a lot of emails. How many replies? 0.
On my work email?
You're like, this is a tomorrow problem. I'm not going to reply to that
That is not true. Not at work.
because that money is good money. Got to
Now?
make it. But you made it, man. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. I appreciate it, man. I stay consistently busy at work.
Yeah, except during lunch.
I'm busy at lunch eating.
Yeah, not with us.
I know.
Brandon said that he's going to join us. Just saying, what's up, Judy Brickley? Bricky?
Bricky.
Sure, 705. What's up? We need to get some ratings. Neat on the old. God, I forgot the name of this. Hancock.
Hancock,
Hancock. Yep.
Single barrel.
Single barrel.
Neat. I liked it neat. I'm going to give it a solid 3.3.
3.3 out of a Buffalo Trace. It's better than Buffalo Trace. Like, if you want to do like a Buffalo Trace standard, this surpasses that.
Yeah.
Is it? I mean, as a current president, as a sitting president right now, is
For
this
another month? 2.
2 months?
Yeah.
March, April, May. 2 months. I'm wondering who's going to take my spot.
Not me.
Not it.
I was contemplating, should I stay on the board just to make sure the tennis court pickleball goes through? But then I was like, yeah, no.
So there's a high likelihood that although I want to see it come to fruition because I think that it'd be highly beneficial for the community, the second that we are off the board, it's going to be a dog park.
Yeah. I'm going to say,
What's up, Pocholo?
yeah, I agree.
I did.
Although we had a gentleman in the community that did a lot of legwork.
Amazing work, yeah.
And we got he has a lot of passion for it. So I think because they did mention about pulling the community.
Yeah.
And I'm like, not everybody has dogs who want to go to the dog park, right? It's going to smell. It's going to stink. Like,
Yeah, the upkeep is expensive
yeah.
because they're not picking up their own dog poop. They're not. They're lazy, and it's unfortunate. And
Then it's going to be in the comments.
why is there so much?
There's already that in the comments.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, I think with the community pool, I mean, we got a dog park coming across the way.
I mean,
If you like taking your dog that much, walk your ass across the street.
walk your dog in general and you'll be fine. Do you need a park where you can unleash them, which, by the way, is against city guidelines?
Ooh, okay.
So, I mean, you unleash them in a dog park and they bite someone, you're still liable.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
I'm suing.
I mean,
I'm going to go there to fuck with dogs.
I'm going to do it just to get my money.
Yeah.
I don't
Get
know.
a second house in the neighborhood. What was your
I thought about
Knee
it.
rating?
I thought about it. At some point, we could just buy up all the house. Ooh, I got some tea. We don't got a lot of time, but I got some tea. Needs a 3-4. I think it's a good Buffalo Trace. I appreciate that it's the President Select. I think it is higher than a Buffalo Trace product. Buffalo Trace in general is like a standard across the board. If you're trying something just to try it, Buffalo Trace is kind of a...
Buffalo Trace is solid. This is above solid.
You're going to enjoy Buffalo Trace because it's kind of like a fallback. Buffalo Trace in general is like Jack Gentleman to me.
Okay.
Blackjack, like I will work down towards. I will start at a higher end, and by the time I'm done with the night, Blackjack all day long because it's a good price point and it's consistent, but it's not like the flavor I want to start with in the night.
Oh, no.
Buffalo Trace is just consistent across the board. You can just do Buffalo Trace and just be happy, mix it with what you want to mix it with, and it's okay. This is above that, I think, personally. Price point, probably not, but I've enjoyed it. I think it's good.
I think it's good.
And again, good pick from Cherrywood Liquor, 136th Colorado Boulevard, next to
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Yes, sir.
Chilled. Yep.
I think it was very similar to Neat. I'm going to keep it at 3.3.
Oh, okay. We're just consistent. 3.3.
Yeah.
I liked it more chilled. I don't think it gave it any more flavor other than it's -6 outside, and for some reason I still like really cold drinks.
Yeah.
It's a 3.6 for me.
Okay. On the rocks, it actually, I think that enhances it's a low proof.
Open the flavor.
But yeah, it really brought the flavor out. I think on this one in particular, on the rocks for me is the way to go. This one jumped up to 3.6 for me on the rocks.
I love the flavor. It's a 3.8 for me because it made it more complex. You actually enjoyed different variations of depth as you're sipping it as the ice is melting, which you don't get with a lot of these other bourbons. No. A lot of these other bourbons is you either like it neat, you like it chilled, or you need to bring down the proof, and that's the reason why you like it on ice. This is as it is melting, as it is delivering a little bit more water for every moment that it continues to chill. It is bringing a different flavor palette to the board, to the game. Yeah. I think it's good.
I agree, and like you said, normally high proof bourbons you dilute, you can bring out the flavors.
Yeah,
this one's a low proof to begin with.
It starts low,
it's relatively low.
Yeah,
but it enhances that flavor, boy.
It's good.
I'll tell you what.
I like it. I think that if you can get your hands on a relatively good price point, add it to your repertoire.
I don't know the price point of this bottle.
Tell you the truth, I don't remember it either. Because this wasn't like a individual purchase. This was this plus
that and that.
What's the one that we did last week?
Oh, the Super Bowl bet. Double or Nothing, Old Forester.
Yeah, it was Old Forester. 24. Yep. So this was with Old Forester, and I think I got something else too. So it was a mixed purchase.
For me, not knowing the price point, this one,
it's good.
I'd be comfortable spending $60 to $70 on maybe.
I mean, it's going to be more than your standard Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, which is roughly 30 to 40.
Yeah. Yep.
This one I wasn't looking. I was thinking a $40 to $60 price point.
Yeah.
Right. Somewhere in that area. If they want $100 for this bottle, I'm probably not going to get it.
There's other variations you can get for $100. Yeah.
Yeah. For show. We're getting that for show.
Cox President Reserve. Let's see what the MSRP is on it.
$478.
MSRP. Well, that's 2020, so I don't know how much is Hancock. It says MSRP is $69.
Okay.
So 60s. High 60s, but
I would categorize that into 70s.
says Hancock's President Reserve isn't a common bottle to find due to its low-key appearance and lack of notoriety. Yet, it is possible to stumble across one. And this was the one. They didn't have any other ones. This was it. So not bad.
I mean, yeah. For that price point, I'd probably...
There are other places that are selling it for $140. Wouldn't pay $140 for it.
No.
Nestor Liquor sells it for $170. Not going to happen.
I'm surprised they're still in business.
I'm not. They have enough people that are like, oh, that's a good deal.
That's a steal.
That's a steal. I'm in.
Yeah.
DadDime of the week. What do you got?
Oh, I know this comes every week, and
It comes every single week.
every single week.
Yep.
I don't really have one.
How do you not have one?
Um,
Ooh, I got one. When you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. And this is directed at let's see if I can get the right thing, because I got an email later. The genetic counselor I met today.
Yeah.
And to your texts that you are constantly coming in contact with. There's a balance between generational acceptance, which I have continuously reinforced, and it is a term that I created, was although you might not agree with it, it was acceptable during the time. And the current evaluation of acceptability.
Yeah.
There's a separation, but there's an understanding that you were not wrong because your time of upbringing was different.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, it created your experiences and your knowledge base. And their current standards are not wrong because that is adapted to their upbringing and their experience or lack thereof. That being the case, there has to be a mutual understanding, and then still a need to accomplish what's in front of you.
Yeah.
So it is very easy for me to say, you're wrong, get the job done. And it's very easy for them to say, no. I live in a different world. I'm going to do what I want, and you're going to accept it. But at the end of the day, there is still work to be accomplished, and that will not happen unless there's a mutual understanding and everyone works towards that final goal. And I think that's kind of important because we're seeing how we've always done it as a way of accomplishment.
Yep.
Because that's what we were created. That's how we've adapted, right? And those principles might not have been instilled to those that are currently upcoming in these fields. And there's a significant shift in teaching these principles, because there's those that believe that they've already achieved what they think that they believe is necessary, right? I know it all, and therefore I expect this.
Yeah.
And then there's those that are like, whoa, young bull. Slow down, and then you'll achieve it all if those two things come together without getting banned. There's sayings out there, look it up. But there's kind of this weird balance in between of, I need to kind of understand where you're coming from. Because it's very easy for me to say, listen, you're just stupid, shut up and listen to what I have to tell you, because we just need to get this done and you don't know anything that you're talking about, which I'm assuming all of our grandparents thought too.
Yeah.
They were probably
sure.
Hang on a second, you're stupid, go crack the wrench and break your knuckle, because that's how we've always done it. And we're doing the same thing, especially with technological advancements and understanding of AI and all the other stuff. But we have to bridge those gaps now of, all right, we still need to accomplish this thing. I need to understand your mindset, but also understand my skill set. long dad time of the week, but
Yeah.
that's where I'm at right now because I'm exhausted. I'm a couple glasses in, and that's how I end my day.
I just tell my guys, hey,
Do it.
do it my way or find somewhere else to work, because
My way or the highway.
your way's not working. No, I'm just joking. Not in my career. I grew up when I was an apprentice in the field. It was literally like,
Shut up. Get the job done.
you go get this shit, you clean up this, you do this, you do, like, there wasn't coddling and there wasn't
At all.
teaching, which in the grand scheme of things, cool.
Group showers.
I grew up like that. My grandpa was a hard ass,
Yeah.
that's just how it was. I was built for that, and then, but when I became in a position to where I started teaching people,
Yeah.
I looked at it where I was like, well, shit, at this point, my job is to teach this guy as quickly and as efficiently as I can to be able to do these tasks.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to fucking yell at him and scream at him. I'm going to, my method when I had an apprentice with me was, hey, I'm going to show you how I want it done. I'm going to explain to you why I want it done this way and what codes we need to meet and whatever we need to do to accomplish this.
Yeah.
And then once we get past, honestly, probably the first week of me showing you what I want done, then you're going to do it. And I'm going to sit there and I'm going to watch you. I'm going to critique you. Not in a dickhead way. It was just, hey, you're doing that wrong. I would do it this way just because it makes it easy. Like, it would be positive feedback towards it, right?
Yeah.
We do that for a little while. And then it comes to the point where I'm like, okay, well, now we're coming to this customer's house. You have to go figure out what's wrong. You have to diagnose it. You have to come up with the solution for it, and you have to execute it, And then once they could do that while I'm with them, and I don't have to intervene and say, well, actually, ma'am, this is what we're, if I don't have to intervene and you're ready to do that, you're on your way. Like, you could be in your own truck, and then there's always going to be stuff that comes up, even after, almost 20 years of being in the field. There's stuff I come across. I have no idea. I've never seen this particular faucet valve. I've never seen this, that, the other thing in my life.
They're coming out with some crazy things now.
So it's also an openness and willingness for myself to understand that I don't know everything.
You know a lot,
but
though.
I'm willing to learn,
So I'm going to put you on the hot seat. Star Wars Edition, if you were the master and I was the apprentice, which master would you be?
In plumbing?
Darth Maul.
You'd be Darth Maul?
You would.
He's not the master.
He could have been a sick master.
I would say I'm actually very similar to Obi-Wan.
Okay. Okay.
Where I give you grace.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to tell you when you're fucking up.
I'm also going to
You're the chosen one!
I'm also going to beat you down and cut you in half when you fuck up.
No. When you turn your back on me.
Oh, when you have the high ground?
When I have the high... I'm going to teach you everything I know.
Yeah.
But as soon as you think you're better than me, I'm going to cut you in half.
I'm going to cut you in half and let you burn in lava.
And as far as an apprentice goes...
Yeah.
Ooh. What apprentice would you be? I think so highly. I would think of you as Yoda.
You know what's funny? I'd love to be Yoda. He's just such a happy.
He's
just such a good.
In our friendship, it's like you're the smartest guy I know. I only know a few people though.
My brain wasn't firing tonight, but I can appreciate that. I was having some trouble tonight.
Smartest guy I know. You're a quick learner. I mean, you'd be. And granted, I know that Yoda is the master Jedi, and Obi-Wan was once the apprentice from Qui-Gon Jinn, who was. Dooku.
Yeah.
Dooku, who was trained under Yoda.
Oh,
right?
yeah. It went down the lineage.
But in this situation, my training style is more like Obi-Wan.
We're nerding out, yeah.
Yeah. This is the part where it gets fun, guys.
It's where it
Buckle
gets
up.
out. Here we go. Mace Windu, is he alive? I don't know. We'll see.
Ooh, I think he's dead.
I think he's going to have legit his own movie.
I hope so.
Yeah, they're
Mace Windu's.
They're in the works right now, and they're like, "What happened after he got blown out the window? Did he survive?"
Well, and not only
He's
that,
sick of these mother snakes on this fucking plane.
Sith. He's sick of the Sith on the Coruscant. But like just to see Mace Windu's story, right? Where he came from. He used, I forget the name of it because I'm not that big of a nerd.
Is it weird that he had a grape lightsaber?
I think it's badass. I started liking purple after that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, oh,
It is the most racist Jedi thing I've ever
Rockies
seen.
colors on here. Okay.
Oh my god.
He picked his own color.
I know he did.
You can't say that, man. I know you watched her one day, but you can't say that.
He did. Hang on a second. As Daddy Dose, I have a little bit of privilege, and
You
it
could
goes
say
to
it.
the
That's right.
lightsaber color that Mace Windu. He chose. He's like, hang on a second. Let's see, what color should I have for my lightsaber?
Babe, hey, what's my favorite color? Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, I'm on purple.
No, he didn't say purple.
He said grape. He didn't say grape. He said purple.
I didn't say you said it. That's not me. You could do that though because you have the privilege.
Yeah.
Oh lordy, that's what we do on DadDimes, and guess what? We are wrapping up because we are at
wrapping
the
up.
top of the hour. We love you so much. Can't wait till next week when we have some more guests, and we have guests locked in for foreseeable future.
One more thing.
Oh god.
My sister just said,
Yep.
Eric.
Yeah.
I want him to announce it. That's why I didn't announce it tonight.
Okay.
So when he comes on for his album release, we're actually going to talk to him about the other thing that my sister said.
Okay.
Don't want to announce it.
Don't. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, very happy for him.
I can't wait to be on the next album.
Lenny was on a movie. He played a plumber. It's called The Bang Bus. Rocky Mountain. Lenny, I think I'm going to pass on that, my friend.
We're moving on.
So that's why we didn't mention it. But Eric will be able to give you guys all the details when
All
his
the
album
deets.
release comes out.
Yeah.
At that point, we should have we'll have our closing song, which is currently our intro,
Yep.
and then we'll have a new intro.
It's DadDimes approved.
Absolutely.
Possibly. I haven't heard it yet.
I haven't either. So
I'm excited.
I mean, I gave you a sample of some stuff I came up
it's
with,
gonna
which
be
is
good.
more of what is it? Country, probably country thing.
It is more country than Beyonce.
Chris Stapleton just submitted a thing saying this was wrong. Even Beyonce didn't think she won the album.
That's what she said. She said this isn't a country album, and then she's like, "Oh, my husband bought this."
Yeah.
You heard it here first on DadDimes, and we're banned.
This ain't Texas. It's not country either, bitch. Slow your roll.
Yeah.
So we'll have all that information coming up. As always, thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, and I can't wait for the Black Hawk DadDimes trip for your birthday. Can't wait. What?
What?
Until next time, DadDimes, baby, we love you.
Love you. Peace.